sale y brilla el sol, ya la nieve derritió. Ya sale y brilla el sol, primavera ya llegó. Pajarito, pajarito, qué gusto verte el día de hoy, que ya tiene mucho tiempo que no oímos tu canción, que no oímos tu canción.
Welcome, faithful tour vlog viewers. So we're on our way to Ireland. We're on the ferry. We drove today from the lovely town of Ireby to Scotland, the most beautiful countryside many of us have ever seen. It's just gorgeous. And then we got on this ferry, which we're on now, and we're on our way to Belfast. And from Belfast, we will go to near Freeland to a little place called Hilltown, which will be a little home base there for a couple of days while we do all these interviews in Dublin and Belfast, and then start our Irish tour, which could be about 2 weeks. So just to recap what's happened, we finished the British part of our tour, so the 3 English states that we did, and we capped it all off. We had a day off after playing near Southampton. We went back up to Ireby, which is our home away from home, and we were afforded this wonderful opportunity to sort of gate crash party, this party. It was an engagement party for Garrett and Leslie, a couple in the village where we were staying. So it was the local community, and we very much felt like part of the community. So we had a few drinks, we had some fun. Some of us maybe had a little too much fun. We played some music for them, as we will show you now. And we wrote some Irish tunes about ferries, which we'll show you now. And last but not least, we had our very own Nicola Riviere be a bartender for, I would say, a good couple of hours at the bar. Apparently people loved him because he wasn't charging anything, so that's good. And then eventually we all got behind the bar, and so we'll show you these scenes of our night at the Lion Pub in Ireby. So thank you to Charlie, the landlord there at the Lion, for having us and for making us so welcome.
Well, we're going to sail across the waves to dear old Ireland town. We've got a band in our little van and we are bound. We're going to a little place called Hilltown. We hope they have Wi-Fi, cause if they don't, we're fecking right off right back to Ireby. Hey!
So, when we're in Ireby, we love pouring our own drinks, and this wonderful, wonderful bartender has shown us how.
RT Radio 1, singer, music producer, and I would call myself a friend of the Paperboys at this stage. I was delighted to have them in on the Pat Kenny show again. I think it's for the third time, if I remember correctly, and anytime you guys come back, you're always going to be welcome here on radio.
Paperboys on tour in Ireland. We've time to squeeze in one more. I hope they're ready. This is called Rain on Me.
Well, no matter how I try, I can't change all the things that I've done wrong with her. The sun will rise and fall again, bring a new day, new hope for you and me. 'Cause I know I broke your heart. The birds still sing when caged with wounded wings. I'll take all the things that we once were, and let them rain down on me. No, we cannot bring him back. It's not how we changed, it's that he went it all. We went up, we got mad, and we cursed the sky. We leaned on each other to say goodbye, and now we celebrate his life. All on stories, great stuff for bloody flutes. I'll take all the things he meant to me, won't let them rain down on me. Hey, yeah. Let them rain, let them rain.
And that's the Paperboys and Rain on Me, and all details of their dates in Ireland on www.paperboys.com. That's all we've time for on the programme. Produced by Kay Sheehy, researcher Mary Mulhern, on sound Dave Gibson and Mark Dwyer in Studio 8.
Famous Grafton Street, known for its fine shopping.
I can wander and roam, never been on this road, but I like where it's going. Carry me further into the unknown.
We are at BBC Belfast, as you can see, in Northern Ireland. And we're about to do a radio show with Ralph McLean. We did Ralph's Blackstaff sessions a few years ago.
Beyond the far away, I'm going places with no traces of home. Where all faces are foreign, I can wander and roam. Tell they come early and loud, introducing themselves.
Here we are at the emergency department of a hospital, which is a place kind of you don't want to be on tour. But sadly, Calissa took ill. She's been sick for a couple of days, and it took a turn for the worse. So she was admitted to the hospital right before our gig tonight in Ballinbelt. And so now we're here to visit her. So let's go see how our patient is doing. Okay, what's the scoop?
No.
We were on a KLM flight, and I'm not trying to make fun of Dutch people, but I was finding it very cute the way the KLM flight attendant was saying they were trying to plug the KLM website, and then she said, "Find us on Facebook and Twitter."
Sean Connery was on our flight.
Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Shadows of dreams. I'm going places with no traces.
Yeah, we start rehearsing with Van Morrison on Monday and Tuesday.
No way.
We're doing, we're putting the original band back from 1963 because in September it'll be 50 years since we played together.
50 years since we and Van were together.
Yeah,
You've seen him since then.
Yeah, I saw him last week.
What?
We decided to do this. We can get 5 out of the original 6.
Wow.
It'll be 50 years since we had a hit record in Germany in '63. In the nightclub.
How many gigs are you going to do?
Just 2. We're doing one on his birthday and then one other one. Yeah, they'll sort of be in by invite only.
That's great.
So it's not to the end of August, so we're going to start rehearsing to see what we remember. Because we did all blues and Ray Charles and stuff like that. It's just coming up to 12 minutes past 4 already. We only got 2 hours today, so let's squeeze it all in as best we can. Lots of your texts coming in. Hi George, so excited to hear you have the Paperboys playing live today. Say Ray!
Yay! Is that my mum?
It's a takeover. It's an absolute takeover. It says, great guys and girl. Well, unfortunately, we'll hear about Clarissa. She's had a wee problem. We'll talk about that in a moment. Please say hi to them from us as we have followed their music. Thanks to you, featuring them a number of times in the studio. We saw them in Portsmouth recently. Sonia and John Davidson are listening over in England. Hey guys, you're international. You're international, guys. It's just amazing. Okay, Mexican is still very much in your blood from a music point of view. You've got a solo album out too as well.
I do, yeah. I just decided to do something that focused entirely on singing in Spanish, but more of the Latin idioms. So Mexican song, Cuban song, some Caribbean, some Colombian rhythms.
Yeah, and you really used the Mexican sound of the horns in the band's lineup too as well to good use, because that's what I love when I'm listening in the car. Going, yeah, play more of that.
Yeah, there's something. It's often achieved with 2 trumpets, but we do it with trumpet and trombone. But it's got the same effect, you know.
Yeah. We must talk about Clarissa because she's not too well at the moment, and unfortunately in hospital and dropping at the moment.
Sadly, yeah, she wasn't feeling well the last couple of days, and it just took a turn for the worse last night, just before the show, and we were at soundcheck, and next thing we knew, she was we're getting a ride down to the hospital from Nick over here, and sadly they checked her in and they decided to keep her overnight. So we did the show without her, and after we do this interview, we're driving back down there to see how she's doing.
It's called Kelly Thump. Apparently, it's an old Scottish American thing, and it's spelt C-A-L-L-I Thump. Apparently it's a somewhat riotous parade accompanied by the blowing of tin horns and other discordant noises. That would be right. That is absolutely perfect.
Perfect description.
But when they come out, they sound brilliant. This is the Paperboys.
I'm Jeffrey Kelly from Spirit of the West Life. That's me right there. Another Saturday night in Old Limavady. I got a lotion, I'm gonna get you out. You're on stage in about 7 minutes. Oh, I feel so proud to be a Paperboy.
Something about the Blarney Stone, and you gotta get like at a Bodanius angle backwards and kiss it, and then you have good fortune for the rest of your days. That's really all I have to say on the song. I don't know, I've never been. Let's go find out.
Sun will rise and fall again. Bring a new day, new hope for you and me. 'Cause I know I broke your heart. But birds still sing when cage with wounded wings. I'll take all the things that we once were. I'll let them rain down on me.
All right, Nick, kissing the Blarney Stone now. It says I can clamber to the ladies' chamber or become a member of Parliament if I so choose.
Go to the bars, left and right, head back, and away way down and kiss. Come back to me and if we come for the ticket overhead. And next stage, come to see it now, mine, yeah. Thanking you. And wow. To me, my darling.
Not what I expected. It's wet.
That's kind of what I expected.
Yeah, no. It's kind of gross, to be honest. Skipped it.
Yes, don't want to kiss a stone.
So these staircases go in this direction because you would hold your sword in your right hand, and it's easier to attack the people coming up the stairs. Sam is about to demonstrate.
Rain down on me.
We all indulge just a little bit, but this is Jeffrey's favorite indulgence, so we stopped at the old sweet shop to get some sports mixture wine gums.
Here and my assistant here. Thank you for coming to Ireland. See you. Bye guys.
Well, round and round and round this world we spin. Some we stand, some we fall, some we lose and some we win.
So when the band is running short on time, this is how Calissa dries her hair.
But I lied to get by and I'm not proud of it. What I've used and abused, I've been cruel.
Hi. Full of Chinese food, about ready to play bass. Not stoked. It'd be better when my Chinese food's already,
Minorly bloat max on this one.
Minor blow max.
Asia minor bloat max.
P. Ron, the 7th member of the touring act, the Paperboys.
Here we are in Belfast at the wonderful Muriel's Cafe and Bar. The Bohemian.
Oh, that's the police are coming for us now.
Wow. That's a serious paddy wagon.
Nearly escaped.
Anyway, as Melissa was saying, we're at Muriel's. And we came here earlier for dinner and a drink.
Which was amazing.
So now we're gonna end our night here.
There you go.
So here we are, back at Corn Pig Palace. Just finished our gig in Belfast.
Why do you call it Corn Pig Palace?
Because everything, well, the farmer's name that runs this place, his name is William. And we have a favorite drummer whose name is Billy Cobham. So we've named the farmer William Corn Pig, which is play on Billy Cobham. Cobham.
Corn Pig.
Corn Pig. So here we are at Corn Pig's Palace, which is our home for the next 4 or 5 nights. And we're kind of at the midway now of our Irish adventure. And this is the end of True Pop Literature.